The first light of morning finds its way into the room, a soft and gentle arrival. It moves slowly, a thin line of pale sun drawing a path across the far wall, illuminating the fine texture of the paint and the quiet dust motes dancing in the air. I am sitting by the window, my hand resting on the cool pane of glass, feeling the slight chill. Outside, the street is still held in the hush of dawn. The world has not yet begun its daily rush. The faint click of the kettle finishes its task. A single bird outside tests its voice with a hesitant, clear call. And yet, inside my own head, the silence is absent. My mind, even in this peaceful moment, is loud. Not a storm with thunder and lightning. Something more subtle, more persistent. A thin, continuous hum. Low-grade static like an engine that never quite turns off. This hum has a voice. Many voices. They are busy. Messages arrive. News headlines scroll, each one demanding a reaction. My thumb moves almost of its own accord. A small, repetitive gesture born of habit. It scrolls down the screen, revealing an endless river of images and words. What to want, what to dream, what to strive for. The pull is undeniable, a magnetic force that keeps my thumb moving, searching for something I cannot name. I read the captions, the comments, the replies, not to learn or connect, but to fill the space. I am reading to push the quiet further away. The inner signals, tired eyes, a subtle tension, a yearning for slowness, are drowned out by louder voices. I hesitate to choose without consulting the digital oracle. What do others think? What is popular? Wake, scroll, work, scroll, sleep. The days blur together, perpetually behind, perpetually not enough. The problem is not the information, but the way I consume it. I have trained myself to look outward for answers that live within. Later in the day, I sit among others, the air filled with the hum of conversation. People speak. I listen and perform, rehearsing lines I may never say. It is trying to craft the right reply, the clever observation, the supportive comment. On the surface, I am present. Inside, a small actor rewrites my lines. The room is filled with maps. Each person, each article, each ideology offering a chart for life. One urges relentless momentum, another patient unfolding. A third demands instant transformation. Plans promise more productive, more mindful, more successful. I weigh every route, fairness without clarity, until I freeze in place. The weight follows me into the night. Brilliant plans at midnight look like paper boats by morning, drifting away on a vast lake. This constant spinning of thought is the wheel I ride every day. My mind is a small, efficient engine that never runs out of fuel. It generates options, analyzes risks, protects from harm, remarkably good at contingency. It replays the past to extract lessons, always guarding against the unknown. For all its strengths, it is not good at being still. It does not know how to rest. The noises whir and click and hum, until someone closes the window to endless chatter. I was taught to stay open, new information, ideas, perspectives. So I left the window open. The engine kept running, fueled by constant stimuli. More thought was the prescription. It sometimes quiets the machine, briefly. Then a new worry, a new decision, a new uncertainty. The voice I have been searching for does not live in the clamor of constant thought. It resides in the pause, the silent space between two thoughts, the stillness after an exhale. It is not loud or clever or grand. It speaks a simpler language, quiet knowing. It feels like a nudge, a sensation in the body pointing toward a true horizon. This small voice does not command. It suggests, try this. Wait. No. Brief, unadorned messages that feel right. Alignment needing no validation. I meet it in genuine quiet. I stop the scroll, sit with warmth and watch steam rise. The rustle of leaves, the hum of the city, the sound of my footsteps. The small voice needs less noise to be heard. Slowly, like a dawning, I create small pockets of silence. In the settled quiet, a soft whisper waits. At first, I do not trust this small, quiet voice. It feels too simple, too easy. The loud engine objects, lazy, avoidance, shirking responsibility. A small step won't change anything, it says. Show data, show plans. Gentle suggestions get filed away. The mind writes a long story. You must do more, be productive, resting is a waste. Justifications and worries bury the whisper under layers of complex thought. Then something small begins. I try an experiment. One morning not checking, one lunch without scrolling. The engine still hums. In the space I made, the voice says, go feel the sun. Call and say hello. Tell the truth to yourself. Simple words, not dramatic, but true. I try listening. I follow one small instruction. I decide to make a small choice, a quiet decision aligned with this inner voice. Instead of debates about value, I simply pick the red apple that I want. I choose a book not for a list, but because the cover feels good and the story seems easy and kind. With a friend, I set aside the scriptwriter. I listen, receive, and share one plain truth. I've been a little tired. These are not life-changing choices. They are small acts of self-trust that change the shape of an hour. A spark of simple pleasure, permission to rest, a little less alone. The voice grows a little stronger, a little clearer. The waves of thought feel farther apart. The world still spins, the noise persists, but my relationship shifts slightly. I can pause, listen, and choose a path, even a short one, that feels true. It is profoundly calming. I begin to learn the rhythm of this new way. Slow, gentle. Let the mind make its lists and analyze. Then create a space to rest and turn inward. I let the small voice speak without judgment or analysis. I can keep my maps and still follow the guidance of my own small hand. Change is subtle. A river moving under ice you cannot always see. Day by day the ice spins. The same river, still with currents and eddies. Now listening, more responsive. The quiet becomes a place of strength. The world will always have noise, opinions, and maps. The trick is awareness, kindness, and one honest step. A step need not be grand or justified. It only needs to be honest, true in the quiet center. Nothing outside has changed. Inside my chest is lighter, my hands softer. I end the day with one small truth attended to. I close the window for a little while, not to shut out the world, but to hear the quiet that is home. I do not know where small steps lead. I do not need to know. I only need the feeling of the next step. So I stand and I walk. The world goes on. My mind makes its plans, and my small voice waits. When it speaks, I nod and take one small, honest step forward.